Yeah. But while we're on Clemson, though, you know what we got to talk about. So Clemson had a linebacker that was on campus, Luke Farrell. He was a linebacker. He started classes, and he texted Farrell. I mean, Pete Golden from Ole Miss texts Farrell, I know you're signed, but what is your buyout? So basically, Dabo Swinney went back and forth with the agent, Farrell's agent, and was like, "Can we have the text messages so we can turn Ole Miss in?" And Ole Miss said Ole Miss just kept tampering with him. And Dabo said, "Can I just have a text message to turn him in?" And Luke Farrell's agent told Dabo, "Give us $1 million more dollars, or raise our paycheck this much, and we'll give you the screenshot to turn Ole Miss in." And Dabo and them said, "No, we're not doing that." So Ole Miss gives Farrell an extra $1 million. And I don't blame Farrell. Farrell said, I'm going to Oxford. I'm going to So the coaches at Clemson, they come to Farrell's dorm or apartment, and they see Farrell getting in the truck. He said, "I'm going to Ole Miss." He says, "I just need to clear my head right now." And the Rebels GM told Clemson that he wanted no part in this, but Pete Golden just does what he does. So Dabo's going to turn Ole Miss in. But what's crazy is I don't think nothing's going to happen. I mean, Dabo Swinney and Clemson, they're not used to the portal. They wanted to do it traditionally, so they're really just getting their feet wet in the portal. But what's crazy is I don't think nothing's going to happen. I mean, sad to say, I think everybody tampers. Like I think there's a coach on every roster that takes players to get in the portal. I know this personally because I know players that get texts from other coaches. So I don't really think nothing's going to come of it.
You don't think it being like over the table is going to make any difference?
I don't think nothing's going to happen.
Well, I guess it's not over the table, but it got got put on the table.
Publicly blasted them.
Yeah.
But I applaud Dabo for that. I mean, that's bold. I don't know. I don't really see nothing happening.
With that kind of like precedent that would be set in this theoretical world where nothing happens, like, do you think that changes anything?
It's going to get worse. But when Dabo turns them in, and if something actually does happen and they like start to implement more rules or like make an example out of Ole Miss, that's when you would see something happen. Like, let's say Ole Miss has to they can't play in the playoffs this year because or they lose scholarships or something of that magnitude. That's the only way that somebody would stop tampering. I mean, I don't think if I can tamper and get away with it, you publicly blast me, and the NCAA does nothing about it, I'm gonna keep doing it.
I mean, yeah.
You're a little kid, you stealing cookies from the top of the refrigerator. Your parents see you do it. You know you can't do it, but your parents see you do it. They just look at you and laugh.
Yeah.
You're gonna do it again the next day.
It's like, it's funny. I bet.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it. I mean, unless you get a punishment, unless you go, your parents take you in there and whoop you, you gonna keep doing it. I mean, and I don't blame them. I don't blame the kid either. I mean, you get generational money. It's not his fault. The rules are the way they are.
Right.
I mean, I think that's why we need a commissioner. Like, thinking about like tampering, like, and everything that's going on. Like, did you see about the stuff at Miami?
With Bro Mensah?
Yeah. So Miami tampered to get Darian Mensah in the portal. So this is their package. They're going to terminate his contract at Duke, so like pay the buyout. So all this takes around $10 million to make this move happen. They're going to provide him with a courtyard housing. They're going to give him an Adidas deal, and a campaign. They're even going to give his sister a full ride in NIL. She plays soccer at Oregon right now. And then, so Duke comes out. They said, we're suing him. Like, you signed a contract with us. Because basically after the season, Darian Mensah, he signed a contract with Duke to return there for next season.
Right.
And Duke said, we're going to take him to court. Because you signed an agreement with us. like if somebody signs a contract, you should be able to honor that contract.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, there's no rules in place. So I mean, all he has to really do is unroll or get in the portal. And who says he has to honor that contract with no rules in place? So this will end up happening. They just got a settlement, and now he's committed to Miami. What's your thoughts on that? I'm finna fix something real quick.
Shout out sister, man. That's so crazy that they even like brought her into this.
Yeah, they did. It's crazy.
I mean, I guess it worked, but it's like, dang, that's like and I mean, it's not like it's hurting her or anything, but like even just on like I'm a brother, right? Like I got a sister. If I played and my sister played and they talking about your sister gonna get paid too, yeah,
the whole family gets
like let's go, like that's all I needed to hear. So it's like that alone, but then it's like all these other things, the little bonuses, all the money, and like we were talking about the last dude, like I don't blame nobody for going through this. If you're a student athlete, man, get that bag. Like yeah, like them colleges got enough money. They keep raising the tuitions everywhere. They got something to work with.
And like I was sort of hinting at with somebody I was talking to off the camera. Miami was in the national championship game with Carson Beck. No disrespect to Carson Beck, but Darian Mensah is a guy that can take your team to the next level, a game changer at quarterback. Carson Beck's more of a game manager. So once you have a guy like Darian Mensah, it's somebody who can get you over that hump. It's somebody who can get out the pocket, make plays. He's not a statue back there in the pocket. No disrespect to Carson Beck, but I just think Darian Mensah, he can take the Canes to the next level.
And they were right there too.
Yeah.
They were really like one drive away. It was just
last drive.
Underthrown ball.
Mm-hmm. They're going to have Fletcher, their running back. They're going to have Malachi Tony on the outside back. Like, he has some weapons to work with. So, I mean, it's a smart move for him. I think it'll definitely help his game and improve. But it's just another, like, example of how bad the system is.
Now that I think about it, I guess they could, like, throwing sister into it. I feel like that's easy to do. It'd have to be like a separate thing, right?
Yeah.
Like negotiating with her and like figuring it all out. And then like the Adidas deal, like once you get that ball rolling, like
it's
just like how do you even get that to begin with? Like I know like they got connections or whatever, but like it's interesting.
It's just so many aspects of it. Like who can turn that down?
Right.
If I get an Adidas deal, and let's say a courtyard house, and my sister gets all this NIL, she gets to play soccer in Miami. Like it's so many aspects. My parents have to travel to Oregon to do.
Yeah, because that's huge too. That's across the country, like, and they play like at the same time. So having them both right there, like, it seems like a no-brainer. Like that's a crazy like bargain chip. That's like such a cheater bargain chip. Just that alone. I keep getting hung up on that because it's like, dang.
I'll tell you another thing.
That'd get like everybody.
I'll tell you another thing. Sister. One more thing though, and we're gonna move on. If you're Darian Mensah, and you got that settlement, what's gonna stop players from in the future saying, I signed a contract, but oh well. I can still get in the portal. It doesn't really matter.
All that about precedence, it's like
it's like
if the contracts mean nothing, if they just be bought out and it's just like chill, then like, and then if they try to like make the contracts more structured and try to like have it like no, like you can't get bought out or anything, like that's gonna change the dynamics of these negotiations a lot. So I'm curious to see how it goes, like in the future, see if a similar situation pops up.
It definitely will.
Oh, for sure.
Like with you, we just seen one at Clemson.
Right.
Now this, so let's pivot.